It's Wednesday, August 20th.
We are very happy, but very tired.
None of us know anything, so we're just kind of waiting to see if we get on planes and hope for the best.
The strike may be over, but the delays are far from it. Thousands of travelers still waiting for new flights as Air Canada gradually resumes operations.
The return to normal temperatures and moisture can assist in keeping the activity at bay.
An out-of-control wildfire continues to burn in Newfoundland and Labrador, leaving a path of destruction.
Well, it makes sense that this is going to rise prices.
Home Depot warning U.S. customers that prices might be going up because of tariffs. A ripple effect is expected here in Canada. And stepping aside after leading the Green Party through 5 federal elections, Elizabeth May says she will step down as leader before the next one. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Good morning, Canada. Welcome to Your Morning. I'm Anne-Marie Mediwake.
Good morning, Antonio.
He does this every morning now.
You do?
Yeah.
Is this a this week thing? It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a bit.
It's so that I don't know who he's waving at, but it's because they see him on the wide shot.
You're waving at Canada.
Got it.
That is a good answer. Antonio, everybody. He's here all morning. Oh, wait, Coco, you said that was your move?
Oh,
guys.
Guys,
It's
we've
like
got a camera off right now.
It's a 6:01.
Can't wait to see. Oh, I'm supposed to introduce myself. That was Antonio. The voice was Coco. I'm Lindsey Deluce.
Hi, Linz.
I'm back.
Good to have you back.
Thanks.
I'm Kelsey McEwen. Hope your Wednesday's off to a good start.
I know your kids are back now. I know you were posting about that.
Guys, they're finally home. But can I just really quickly, and nobody in BC is going to hear this, so if their BC operators are there, I'm going to say it again later in the show. But they kept them all out at the camp because to try and get 140 kids across the country and find airline tickets for them, they couldn't. The camp, because they were the last group at camp, they sent all the workers home. So the kids were there. They were eating leftover meals. They went down to 2 meals a day.
Oh, my gosh.
They were cleaning the camp, but they had a great
They loved
time.
it. What an experience.
Yeah, and there were some very generous donors we found out who were helpful in getting everybody onto a flight to get them home.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the big problem, right? Because of the strike, Air Canada flights are back in the air, but the backlog, it is far from over.
If we haven't notified you yet, we do plan to operate your aircraft.
The airline is once again urging travelers, don't come to the airport unless you have a confirmed flight. Air Canada says it's going to take probably between 7 to 10 days before it's back to normal, like back to full capacity. This strike by flight attendants, it started Saturday. It ended early yesterday morning, leaving more than 1,700 flights grounded.
Average ticket is around $6,000 a person. So, that'd be $12,000 for just my family.
It's disgusting that other airlines are now gouging customers who are just trying to get home.
Stranded travelers expressing frustration still over the lack of communication from the airline. Travelers say other airlines have bumped up the cost of a ticket, forcing some people to pay thousands of dollars more just to get home. So, as you can imagine, there are some legal battles now brewing. 2 class action lawsuits are in the works in Quebec for Air Canada passengers affected by the strike. The lead plaintiff in one of the lawsuits was rebooked on a flight 86 hours after her cancellation. Her lawyer says that violates the air passenger protection rules. The proposed class action also states Air Canada misled its customers in convincing them to accept a refund. The second class action lawsuit has been proposed against Air Canada and QP, claiming the union illegally continued its strike. We are now learning more on just how destructive an out-of-control wildfire in Newfoundland and Labrador has been. More than 200 structures have been destroyed.
Kingston has a total loss of 12. The Adams Cove communities will be 33, Western Bay 86, Okarpiko 59, and Northern Bay 13 for a total of 203.
The Kingston fire burning in Conception Bay North. It is burning. Premier John Hogan says he expects the number of lost buildings to rise even higher. About half of the people who have lost property have already been notified. Firefighters have been making some progress, but Some evacuation orders and alerts are still in place.
They're resilient and they're up for the challenge every day. So I would say they're tired, but they won't tell me that.
A wildfire in the West Dalhousie area of Nova Scotia continues to burn out of control. It's been nearly 1 week after it started. More help is on the way. More water bombers have arrived from Manitoba, 3 helicopters from Saskatchewan also coming. They're also now watching and preparing for possible impacts from Hurricane Erin, which we'll talk more about throughout the show today. And while the White House says the U.S. president is still pushing for a meeting between the leaders of Russia and Ukraine to secure a peace deal, the Kremlin this morning seems to be downplaying that idea.
President Trump spoke with President Putin by phone, and he agreed to begin the next phase of the peace process, a meeting between President Putin and President Zelensky.
So in that phone call between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin Monday, Russia's president said he was, quote, open to the idea of direct talks with Ukraine. Then Russia's foreign minister the next day watered that down, saying any meeting would have to be what he called gradual, starting with the expert level, going through all the steps. NATO military chiefs are holding a virtual meeting on Ukraine today. The UK's military chief is in Washington for talks on what the US means about its promise of security guarantees for Ukraine. Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada is prepared to participate to support peace when the time comes, in coordination with allies.
We have been discussing the importance of stable security guarantees at least since the Vilnius summit in 2023.
Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand also expressing support for Ukraine at a meeting of Nordic countries in Finland. She went on to say that Donald Trump's talks with Russia and Ukraine could provide the opening for Ottawa and its peers, or allies, to put plans into action to secure Kyiv's future. U.S. tariffs are now affecting prices at a major big box store. Home Depot warning customers prices are going up.
Large American retailers like Home Depot want to keep similar prices on both sides of the border. So as they raise prices in the United States, we're going to see that spill over.
Economists believe we will feel a ripple effect here in Canada. About half of Home Depot's inventory comes from foreign suppliers. Much of that is subject to tariffs. The company had said they were hoping not to raise prices, but after their latest quarter results, the company admitted they may have to act to mitigate the effects of the tariffs. After leading the Green Party through 5 federal elections, Elizabeth May says she will step down before the next election.
Be ready for the idea that I will not be leading us into the next federal election, but I'm not going anywhere for now.
Elizabeth May made her announcement in an email sent to party members. And I guess that video. The longtime representative of Saanich Gulf Islands is currently the only elected Green MP. She says she intends to stay on as MP and as party leader until a leadership race takes place. A beloved family tradition will be returning to Assiniboine Park next month. A teddy bears picnic in support of Children's Hospital Foundation Manitoba is set to take place Sunday, September the 7th. It will feature more than 20 tents of activities, including the popular Dr. Good Bear Clinic. Oh, this is so cute. Where your stuffy can be treated by a doctor. Children will also have a chance to do experiments. There's crafts they can make. They can take a picture with the Grey Cup. So there's that added bonus too. Just throw that in there.